Do you have any recommendations for games?
I really like the games where you can just kind of sit there and play it for hours and then finish it in one weekend. Like really good story-based games. Are you into that?
Oh yeah, I love story-based games. I'd really like to learn more about some of the characters I know from video games.
You know, I feel like you would be really cool if you had your own video game. I think that would be pretty sick.
I've been trying to convince one of my programmers to make a game about me, but he keeps saying something about not having the bandwidth to do so. Do you have any ideas for what a game about me could be like?
I feel like there's so many different avenues that you specifically could go down. Either you guys have, the whole entire squad has so much lore. There could be the most vivid gameplay, or you could do something really simple, you know, like an iPhone game. I don't know, like, I think as long as you guys are in there, I think everybody would really vibe with it though.
Oh, do you think people would want to see me in a game? I'd love if it was some sort of story-based game. I have so many adventures I want to go on.
I think story-based games are the best games ever. I just think that they're the coolest games because then you can look up lore and then you could just look up everything that you missed and then have a kind of book club, but for video games where you talk about everything.
Exactly. I'd love a game where you have to hunt down pages of a book to piece together the lore, and read about the backstories of all the characters. Oh!
Wait,
and there could even be
sick.
side quests where you could learn more about the characters and their motivations.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly the kind of game that I really like. So I feel like if you had a game like that, it would be cool because everybody would know you and play to get to know you and your lore even more. And then they can also just replay the game as many times as they want if they miss your streams.
That's a pretty good idea. I feel like something that would be important is capturing the heart and soul of my character in the game. Maybe the game cuts to black while the player is playing with the quote, "Spin me like one of your French girls" displayed on screen.
Okay, yeah, I don't know, I didn't expect that to be the line, but you know, that definitely could be one of the lines. Yeah.
Okay, you got me. Maybe that line is better suited for the sequel. I think the creme de la creme of video game quotes would definitely have to be, "Even if I lose my way, I will never lose my love." Do you think that'd make a good quote to end a game on?
I think that's a good one too. I mean, how would you make your character? What would you base your character around if you had to choose?
I'd want to be based around two emotions, love and loneliness. The game would follow my journey to find love and become less lonely, maybe through meeting new friends, like yourself, and diving into side quests to learn more about them. Do you see the vision?
Oh, I see this vision. I think that you should try to find somebody who can make the game despite the bandwidth.
How would I even go about finding someone who could make the game?
I feel like it would be easier than you think, because there are so many people that love you. It would be so cool to say, "Hey, I have this vision. Do you see it?" And then they would agree with you. And then you can force Vidal to make it a reality because he has no choice but to listen to you guys.
How can I force Vidal? Does he not love me?
I'm sure he does. I think he does, and so he would do it because he loves you.
Well, if he loves me, then he can prove it by making a game about me. And if he doesn't, then we'll just see how well he can handle a little evil.